Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here for another Tennis Manager 25 playthrough video with Custard Tennis and following Curtis Flaps on his path to glory. We're coming back at the very end of the second hard season in our first year, and we're coming back potentially for his first ever victory. He's in a second final and we're going to see that final. But we're also making some good progress with our academy infrastructure and potentially can satisfy one of the board's goals that they set. So hopefully they won't be furious at us anymore. Well, folks, we'll start off having a look at what Curtis Flaps is looking like at the moment. He's gone 2 tournaments on about 3 or 4 weeks on, and we've had 2 lots of money roll in, so we've got over £100,000 in the bank. I know how I'm going to spend that, and I'll talk about that in a second, but have a look at how things are progressing nicely for him. His mental attributes, and remember, these top 3 are the only ones that we can do anything about. We've almost got all of those into double figures. That is going to be really helpful, and we're already starting to see some of our physical attributes getting into double figures as well. This is really important. Finally, the one thing that we've really been focusing on is the serve, and you can see here we've got 2 out of the 3 serve attributes very, very close to 10. So we should hit that magic mark very shortly in all of those cases, and that's going to really help us, I think, be competitive at this level. You can also see we sit at 403rd in the world. We were for a brief period 399th, so we have broken into that top 400, just slipped back in the last tournament. But today we will definitely be driving our way deep into the 300s. But let's have a look how we've done before today in the couple of tournaments that we played. So first tournament we played was a boys 30 event, and you can see we had a couple of players in the 400s, and we made it a bit of a difficult match for some unbeknown reason in Macay City in the Philippines. Beat a Chinese lad in 3 sets, but then very easily beaten by this French player Victor Barrera Bonzon 6-3, 6-1. Very disappointing that was. In the next tournament, we got a little bit further. Another quarterfinals is where we ended up. And you can see this was out in St. Lucia, probably enjoying the local nightlife and beaches probably too much. A couple of good victories over Aussies in the first couple of rounds in straight sets. But again, another very comfortable loss against Jamie Robles in the quarterfinals. So it's been a bit disappointing. We're getting points, but we're just not getting deep into tournaments. But that changed in this tournament. And here we are in Chile. Round of 32, beat Luis Mufe, a wild card 6-1, 6-1. That was pretty straightforward. And then the next round, 6-2, 6-1 victory over the Spaniard Roberto Perez Socas, who's 467th. So doing really well here. Into the quarterfinals, it got a little bit trickier. Playing our first seed, we were 4th seed, playing the Ignacia Diamas, and beat them 7-6, 6-7, 6-love. This was quite a close one, and then have just beaten the presumably Russian player Emilio Cardona 6-4, 7-5. You'll see we are going to be playing in the final Jamie Robles, who was the player who beat us a couple of tournaments ago in the quarterfinals of was it in St. Lucia. So we've got a little bit of revenge to get against him, and I think one of the things, what have we done to make a difference? Well, I think one of the things that we have done is we finally got our game plan well trained up. And that has made, I think, a big difference. It's allowed us to go deeper into tournaments. I think that is the only real thing that I've changed. Before we get into this match, I want to show you a little bit about our academy infrastructure. So let's go and have a look at that. So you can see our upgrades have all gone in there. I think the last one, it was in the medical centre, it was the cold therapy room. So we've now got that in. We've got a downtime bonus and recovery bonus. So I was looking at what we should do, and one of the goals that we have is to get to level 1 in the medical centre, and we're at level 0.8 currently. Now, if we get this, the psychology department, which will give us a bunch of money, just over 17,000 if we get a maximum amount from that, we'll get a bunch of money, but we also get plus 6.3% of the full upgrade to the medical centre, which I was trying to work this out and it doesn't seem to work out very clearly, but I think will almost certainly take us above 1 as the level, so that should satisfy them for that. So let's do that. It's going to take, I think, 2 months to get done. We are in August, so that should be absolutely fine. So let's do that. It will take 3 months, but we'll be done before the end of the year, so that is going to be fine. Right, so we've only got 17 grand left in the bank. We just need to have above 0 and we'll be fine after that. So one of the things that I do want to get as a very soon thing will be the level 2 hardcourt, because we currently only have room for 2 trainers, and I'd like to have that third. We've got 4 coaches, so we could have 4 players here, but we haven't got the trainers to be able to train them. So we want to get some trainer spaces in here as quickly as we can. So this one would be good. Plus, we would get a 20% bonus on the hardcore, which sounds absolutely massive. And look, another 20% bonus and another 20% bonus. You'd be absolutely amazing on hardcourts by the end of that. So that is where we're going, I think, after this. But let me know in the comments if you think we should be looking at something different. Okay, we're going to be playing our final here in La Sarina in Chile. Jamie Robles, as we said, has beaten us once before, but fingers crossed we can get a victory over him this time. This would be massive if we can take this victory. It certainly feels like we're a little bit better. We're not changing anything. He's got a weakness, serve power, volleying, those sort of things. That's fine. We don't like people who volley. We never have. Target his opponent's backhand. I think that is something we do anyway. And you can see our offensive baseline play is now reasonably well trained. We can't seem to get it higher than this at the minute, but that's all fine. Right, we're going to say this. Don't be overwhelmed by what's at stake with this match. Calm down, play your game, and it'll go well. This should improve his relaxation. We've got him up to reassured. That is a big improvement there. He's still concerned, but I'm hopeful that all will be good on the night. Let's see how we do against this, Venezuelan. Very solid start. We're 2-1 up. It's all gone with serve, and currently we are 30-40 up on him on his serve here. And we are on a second serve, and we've already got a bit of an advantage in this point. He's trying his best to get through us, but he can't do that. And we're 3-1 up. Big start for us. But as happens, we lose kind of focus, don't we? As soon as we win those points, we're 40-15 down, or 15-40 down here. So we're going to give it away here. Come on. Show some backbone, mate. Well, that one's gone way long, so that's better. 30-40. Would love to take this to 4-1 if we could. It would be massive. Come on. There we go. Back to Juice. Well, we're 4-2 up at love 40 down. Something seems to have snapped in his tiny head. So come on. Let's see it. Oh, there it is. It's 4-3. Not great, but he's got something going again. 30, love 40. Come on. Just a comfortable return there. Forcing him to sort of come to the net. I mean, there was a big opportunity cross court there. Didn't go for it. That's a lovely shot. So 15-40. And he's battled hard on that point. That's a dreadful serve. Right, down the middle. He's not a powerful player. He's going to win this. If he's going to win it, it's going to be with probably mistakes or just well-placed shots. And that is not a well-placed shot. And we are 5-3 up. Can we hold on to take set number 1? This would be huge. And we are 40-15 up. And remember, if we win a set, we win the match. That's happened every single time we've won a set this year. I'm pretty sure that run's still going. 40-30. Come on. Lovely shot. Oh, he's gone for the drop shot. A madman, and it's deuce. But we've got an advantage here. Don't play the drop shot again, sir. That is not what we need to see. Come on. Oh, it's gone long. Is that... It's in. Oh my God. It's on the line. And Robles, he has held his nerve 4 times, and now he's got a chance to take the game himself, which would be a huge turnaround. Come on. Nothing silly. Oh, I love the little drop shot there. Back to deuce. He's been working hard this time and he's not got it done yet. If he loses this set, he's going to be gutted because he's had it on a plate for a while now. And still, again, he's trying to hold on. Robles goes for a bit more power there. Down the line. Just feel a little bit more in control this player does than some of our previous guys. The backhands feel like they're not going to all go into the net. That's a lovely backhand there. Go on. Oh, that's a lovely shot. And he has got the break back. And he's on level terms. 5-4 serving to level things up. And would you believe it? He's gone all the way through us now. 30-40. Oh, that's going to eat at him because he should have absolutely had this. He's had so many chances to win this set. And here he's trying to hold on and not lose it. That's a lovely one though. Back to deuce. He's had another game point and we're back to Robles pushing him hard. Just kept a lovely return there. And it's gone wide again. This is such a tough game. It just feels like another advantage to Robles. It feels like he's just a little bit going to come short here. Into the net. And what do I know? 6-5 and Flaps has the advantage here. This is an epic set. And he's got it on a double fault. Well, that went each way. That was a really good set of tennis. Really exciting stuff, actually, considering it was just a Tennis Manager 25 game. Did enjoy that quite a lot. So, let's see. We're not changing anything. Second set, can we be a little bit more in control? Well, not like that. We're already a point down. Well, we're 1 love up, despite that double fault, and 15-40 up in set number 2. Can we take an early lead? Oh, it's just long. That was a lovely shot, really. 30-40 was the right one to go for. It's just slightly long with it. It's another double fault in a key time. 2-0. 2-love. Can we hold on to this advantage? Maybe not. 30-40. I mean, this could last all night. Cross court. Oh, it's on the line. On the line, a beautiful shot. I love this little Hawkeye feature they've got. And we're back to deuce. We won that in the end after a good few advantages, and we're 15-40 up here and potentially got a chance to go 4-love up, which would be a huge thing. Every single time we've got any sort of advantage, we've had to work really hard for it until he's just given it us with a double fault. But good tennis at the minute from both of these. But oh, what a shot that was. Found the angle, 4-love. And Curtis Flaps is looking like not far away from his first ever tournament victory. And he is 5-love up Love 40 up. Curtis Flaps. Is he going to be able to take win number 1? And he's done it on a technicality. That was one of those glitchy ones where it did not go over the net, but the game thinks it did. So he will take that. He's having a little dance. I mean, God knows what that guy is, but he's got his first victory. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Well done. Well done to him. What is that going to do to his ranking? We are going to have a look at that in a second. Of course, we are going to have the interview. Why wouldn't we? Talking to Samantha Bree from Mag Tennis magazine from Canada. It was a surprisingly short path to the final for Curtis Flaps. Do you think that made the difference in winning this title? I have no idea what they mean there. Everyone has the same length to get through there. It doesn't matter. The most important thing, the most important thing is that he won the title. How doesn't matter? Oh, right, okay. Custard Profit, what a victory for Curtis Flaps. You knew his abilities on this surface, so it's probably not a surprise for you. Curtis had always had this surface in his blood, so no, I'm not surprised at all by this result. What advice did you give him before the final? We went over the strategy we worked on in practice to make sure he would be natural during the match. Good. You don't need to recruit a star to win a title. I assume you're happy with your recruitment choice. We couldn't be more satisfied. Kudos to my team of scouts who do an excellent job. Everyone's happy with that. And so let's just go on a little bit. We're going to actually have a shorter episode today because that is got to be what we're focused on. And then we'll see what that's done in terms of our ranking. Are we going to be, I don't know, 350? Are we going to break into the top 200 with that? I'm not sure. I don't think we will. We've gone up, not quite, but we've gone up 50 places, so that is huge for us, as you can see there, up to 350 seconds. So that's a big thing, but we've got a long way to go if we want to get into the top 250. That's where we've got to get to by the end of this season. So before we go, let's review those academy goals. So what we need to do, our sports objectives are to reach level 1 for the medical centre. I think we are going to get this, so that should be good. We are not going to be able to reach level 1 for the business centre. It is all too expensive to do that. So my hope is in doing that, we will make them happy enough, and that will be fine. Increase the reputation of the academy. Well, that's going to be tricky to achieve, in all honesty. At the moment, you will need to sort of improve a lot of things here. That sort of feels like more of a long-term goal. Why the directors are always furious, I do not know. But that is where we are at the minute. So let's have a look at the tournaments coming up, because we've been a bit cautious or a bit careful with what we've put into the calendar. So you can see here we've got the Most Star Open is the final one we're playing in this season. Again, it's on clay at the junior 30 level, so I think that's going to be a positive thing. But next part of the season, so the final section of the season, we are going to be doing the indoor season, and we are going to be playing at a junior 60 level on a couple of occasions. We've got 2 of those put into the diary, as well as 3 junior 30 tournaments. Altogether, that's going to get us over 20 tournaments for the year, which is one of the things that we need for our contracts. So that'll give us probably about 50 grand, I think, over the 2 contracts. But hopefully we can start getting some slightly bigger money getting into some of these tournaments, because it does become, if you get to the semi-finals, you get 18 points. So it's much bigger, much larger amounts of points on offer. It's whether we've got the wherewithal to actually play at that level. If today's got anything to go by, we might well do. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss anything coming up. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how you think Curtis got on in that tournament. Are you impressed by his the level that he was playing at there? I thought it was a good battling performance. Right, folks, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.